This is when we get a little too silly. Get a little too silly here, guys. Get a little too silly. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. So, sometimes you get hit with two Tyrannix Rexes in the face. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka that Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because what are we doing tonight, guys? We are doing big Stompy green. Yes, we are. We did a Selesnya green a little while ago. That was more of a counters type of let's go and grow, that kind of thing. But we've never just done trick stuff out. We have a lot of new tricky cards that like surprise you with how green they are and how suddenly they can hit the board, and a lot of crazy new stuff, and a lot of new ramp as well. So I figured let's get wild with it, man. Let's just stomp and stomp and stomp. So before we get down to this one, guys, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe. Yes, you will. That is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously rip you apart for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel. So you got to do that today. Join the villain. Become a villain today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person. On Twitch or on YouTube. Yeah, you can hit that bell and you'll actually be notified when we go live on YouTube. Additionally, we'd love to see that there as well. You check out our Discord community for all the latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask questions, do everything that you want to do on the Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, go right down there to the AetherHub. You'll be able to find it. So, what are we talking about when we talk about mean green? We're going big here. Bushwhack, probably the only removal type card we have, but is also a mana fixer. Fantastic card. 1 green, sorcery, uncommon. Choose one. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Target creature you control fights creature you don't control. So you get to pick one. You can use one of your big stompy guys or medium stompy guys to get rid of a problematic target. Or you can search for land and fix it, put it in your hand in case you're not running out of land. That is going to be key. It has to be a basic land, so it has to be a forest. Not bad. We're already getting into some new stuff right here. Look at this thing. This is a Trojan horse. Why is the Trojan horse in the Wild West? I don't know. Can't even tell you why that the Trojan horse is in the Wild West, but it is here. It is Spree. You see how that's a green card with a plus right there, instant? That means Spree. That means you can pay one or all of these things. Number 2, if you play green and 2, it's mill 4 cards. You may put up to 2 creatures and or lands from among the mill cards in your hand. Here's the big one right here, green and 4. Put 2 creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. That's ridiculous. We could actually potentially, when I'm playing the game, I put about a grand total of 14 mana's worth of creatures down for 6 mana. That is just absurd. So Smuggler's Surprise in that way is ridiculous. To get to 6 and be able to put 2 humongous stompy boys down that are way overvalued is amazing. And then, of course, if you add 1, creatures you control with power 4 gain hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. And you can combine these in any way that you want. So if you want to protect all of your big boys from like a board wipe or targeted removal, you could just pay 2, or you could do the mill, or you could do anything you want. So really cool stuff with Smuggler's Surprise. Here we go with Armored Scrap Gorger. Your Sir Urber. 1 green and 1 for the Armored Scrap Gorger. Phyrexian Beast 0/3. It gets +3 as long as it has 3 more oil counters. Add 1 mana. So it is a kind of a mana rock here. Well, a mana dork, I guess they call it. I call everything mana rocks. It adds 1 mana of any color, and then when it taps, it destroys something out of the graveyard. I actually really like the coincidental graveyard hate, because if somebody's running Reanimator, you can really screw them up like by that. So a great way to kind of start flowing mana a little faster. Turn 2, you could drop a 4, etc. and so forth. Puts you ahead of the curve. Here's Bristly Bill, the Spine Sower. Look at this Cactus Man right here doing what he does. 1 green and 1, 2/2 Plant Druid. Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Then we can pay green 2 green, and 3, double the number of 1/1 counters at each creature you control. So every time we landfall, he's going to 1/1 everybody, and then we could pay to double that. Pretty good, very useful in a counters deck, but honestly just useful here. We're almost going to be putting down a land for ourselves, building him up. And the fact that we can suddenly double him is amazing. We also have ways of putting 1/1 counters are. Namely, we have Gaia's Gift right here. 1 green and 1. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. It gains reach, trample, hexproof, and indestructible until the end of turn. That is going to be fantastic to catch a flying creature or get a hexproof and indestructibility right there. And trample. So if you have something that's not tramply, it can stomp over. Great instant card right there for protection and aggression. Then, of course, we're going to have the Archdruid's Charm. A Karlov card. Yeah, one of those Karlov cards that sneaks in every now and again. 3 green, instant. Search your library for a creature or land card and reveal it. Put it onto the battlefield tapped if it's a land. Otherwise, put it into your hand. So it can land fix. That's not great. 3 for land fix, not great. I do like this one, though. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. It deals damage equal to its power to a creature you don't control. So they don't fight, just like Bushwhack, they fight. This one just deals the damage. So if you put it on a 6/6, it becomes a 7/7 and then deals 7 damage to a creature you don't control. Very cool. Really like that. Or we can exile an artifact or an enchantment. Extremely useful as well. Gwenna, Izagaya, yeah, you know her, you've seen her around. She's a great ramper right here. 1 green and 2, 2/3, add 2 mana and any color combination. You spend it only to cast creature spells or activate abilities of creature sources. Whenever you cast a creature spell with power 5 or greater, put a 1/1 counter on Gwenna and untap it. Again, 1/1 counters kind of sneaking in there. Maybe we can get double. So she adds 2 mana, and every you cast anything big, she comes in with even more. So now we're really ramping, combined with Armored Scrap Cordial, making sure we get the landfalls, putting 1/1s, we can start putting the big boys in. Here comes Outcast Trailblazer. A card that I kind of slept on, man. And then I saw somebody playing it, and I'm like, okay, I get the utility here. This has Plot, which is, of course, a new Thunder Junction mechanic right here. 1 green and 2, 4/2. When Outcast Trailblazer enters the battlefield, add 1 mana of any color. Whenever another creature power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. So anytime you're playing a big boy, you get to draw a card, and then you can plot it. The reason that you would want to plot it is because it helps you ramp, believe it or not. So you can play 1 green and 2 on like turn 3 or turn 2 if you have the mana. Then the next turn, you play her for free. You get to play a 4/2 for free. And then she adds 1 mana. So you basically are paying 3 mana now for basically a free creature and another mana later. So if you wait, if you're missing that 1 mana, she can just hang out in the plot. If you're like, damn, I'm 1 mana short of getting my Tyrannix in or something like that, guess what? She's there. Player, gain what player for free, gain 1 mana, and you're good to go. Very cool stuff. Oh, guys, you know I love to flash my Colossal Rattleworm. Guys, you know I'm about that Rattleworm life right there. This is Ultimate Power Creep card. Anyone remember Crawworm? Do you guys remember Crawworm from back in the day? I think that was like 7 mana to get down. Or Rootbreaker Worm, that was a good one. This is a 6/5 Trampler. 2 green and 2. A 6/5 Trampler for 4 mana. Wow. Okay. And it has Flash as long as you control Desert. Yes, we have deserts in the high end right there. Very, very good. I like to play it at the end of somebody's turn so that it basically has haste. At the end of their turn, at their upkeep, boom, we throw down the Colossal Rattleworm, and then he's ready to go. Then we can exile him from the graveyard, search our library for a desert, put it into the battlefield tap, then shuffle. Good stuff. Defiler Vigor. Yeah, why not another worm? Green Worms, why not? 2 greens and 3, 6/6 Trample. As an addition to a cost to green permanents, you may pay 2 life. They cost 1 green less. They basically give you 1 green Phyrexian mana, so you can pay 2 life instead of green. Then it reduces the amount of green mana you pay. Then whenever you cast a green permanent, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. This is brutal, okay? Because if everybody's getting a 1/1 counter, and then we want to swing in with Bristly Bill, he can double the amount of 1/1 counters that we have. Oh, now you're seeing some combo plays right here. Defiler Vigor combined with Bristly Bill, something to beat right there. You're not happy with the counters, you want to counter even more? Railway Brawler, here we go. 2 green and 3. Reach Trample, Rhino Warrior. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, put X 1/1 counters on it, where X is its power. So it functionally doubles everything. That Colossal Rattleworm you came in, now he's a 12/11. Just because you had Railway Brawler out. He's only a 5-drop for a Reach Trample, and you can plot him for 4. So he can come out for free. If you play him on turn 4, turn 5, he comes out for free and starts doubling everything. Fantastic stuff right there. Great with the plot. Tyrannix Rex. I mean, he's just the most anti-control guy there is. He's so anti-control. 3 green and 4, 8/8, cannot be countered. He can't counter him. He can't be stopped. Trample, Ward 4, meaning if you even want to kill him, you have to pay 4 extra mana. Haste and Toxic 4. Dangerous. Everything that you want. Anti-control, anti-everything, anti-life, really. He is just about it. This is the guy we kind of get out. You'll see in a game, believe it or not, I actually get 2 of these out on the board by playing Smuggler's Surprise immediately. So we had 2 Tyrannixes in hand, and then I swung in for 12/12. It was bad. 12/12 hasting. Speaking of hasting right here, Gold Vein Hydra. 1 green and X. Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. That's a lot of abilities. You pay X. What does X mean? As much mana as you can sink into it, he gets that many 1/1 counters. And then when he dies, you get that many tapped treasure tokens. So that means that he can come in as like on turn 2 as a 3/3 as a 2/2, or on turn 3 as a 2/2 if you have the mana for it. And when he dies, he gives you mana. He gives you a treasure to spend next turn. If you have another Gold Vein in your hand, guess what? You can just play a bigger one next turn. Or you can start ramping up to a big thing. So I like anything that punishes the opponent for destroying it. The fact that he will help you ramp even when he's attacking or defending is amazing. And late game, if you have a lot of mana, guess what? You can drop a 12/12. Remember, if he has Outcast Trailblazer, Railway Brawler, if you pay 5, he'll come in at a 10/10 Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. Brutal hit right there. Then, of course, Tyvar Stand, which is going to be another X card right there. We're going to have a lot of mana to sink in. Play green and X. You could just play green if you want. Creature gets indestructible and hexproof, and then +X into the end of turn, however much mana you want to sink into it. That's going to be fantastic right there. Great protection card and a great ramp up card right there. 19 Forest, 1 Hidden Nursery for the possibly being able to do the Discover in a pinch. 1 Hunter's Maze for the card. I have a Festering Gulch to ping him for 1 mana. You could put whatever kind of green desert you want, and then 2 Sandstorm Verges. We want to put a few kind of deserts in there. I like Sandstorm Verge because it adds 1 mana of any type, and we're pretty greened out. Like, it's not going to hurt you if you put 3 of these in there. And then, of course, you can pay 3, and target creature can't block this turn. So if they only have 1 blocker out and they have like a big boy blocker, they're like, well, you'll never get through my whatever, or it has First Strike or something like that. Sandstorm Verge will take care of that right there. Not a bad desert to throw on there to make sure that your Colossal Rattleworm can really get flashing. You know what I mean? So that's the mean green right there. 24 creatures from beasts to worms. Decent amount of Phyrexians and Druids in there too. 9 instants, 3 sorceries, 24 lands altogether, 3 deserts, 1 cave, and 1 sphere. It is an alchemy deck. It is also 100% legal in standard, 100% in both formats. So if you're a double format player, no problems there. Sideboard. I really don't have any good sideboard recommendations. Hard Bristle Bandit's not a bad one. He's also a rampy guy. He will add 1 mana of any color, and then he gets to untap if you do a crime. And the way you do a crime, so like if you add 1 green, you could do like Bushwhack and attack somebody else. He'll untap and can add another green on top of that. So Hard Bristle's not bad. Snakeskin Veil's not bad either for hexproof and a counter ability, or you could throw another Archdruid's Charm on there. Really don't have too much suggestions. Basically up or down any of these creatures as you see fit is really going to function well as to how everything fits together. So there's your horizontal view right there. Starting low, getting high, ramping, clamping, and gramping. I don't know what any of that means. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Do you think Big Green is in a good position right now? Are you playing green? Are you excited about green? Do you think Mono Green has a chance against this crazy, crazy world we live in right now? I don't know. I am in Mythic. I am winning games in Mythic in it. And that's a good thing, man. We're stomping and glomping here. So let's get into it, boys. Let's find some games, and let's get mean. Oh, too bad. I'm Zombiac. Fun live in YouTube, Twitch, Echo, Echo. Am I echoing right now? Don't tell me I'm echoing. Oh, you're listening to both at the same time. What's up, Crazy Batman? I guess I gotta play this out, huh? I have an accent? I was wondering about that. I literally never... I have such a standard way of speaking. I've never had anybody tell me I have an accent. Hey, how you doing, Mars? No echo. Okay, good, Buggy Man. Buggy Man, Buggy Man, Buggy Man, Buggy Man. I did not grow up in Detroit. I was born in Detroit, but I did not grow up there. I am from there, but I moved away when I was like 3, 2, very young. Green's doing good. Aside from when we were absolutely getting bodied by whatchamacallit. Probably a smattering, perhaps a smattering due to the way my parents spoke, perhaps. Hey, what's up, Nitrogen? Saw your vampire deck. What's my take on it? What do you mean, what's my take on it? I like it. It's my deck. I think it's great. What's he gonna do here? My turn. Let's do Gulch Bros. Can we do Smuggler's Surprise? No, we can't do Smuggler's Surprise. Welcome, Nitrogen. I'm doing green right now. That got me to Mythic. The vampires got me to Mythic, so I was pretty happy with them for the most part. Put a 1/1 counter and everything. Yeah. I did live in the Midwest. My issue is that I've lived everywhere on the face of the earth, so I kind of don't really sound like anything, in my opinion. I don't really have like a I'm kind of all over the place. I think I can get him. If he doesn't kill me right now, I think I can get him. If he doesn't kill me right now, I think I got him. Okay, let's see here. 1 damage. My turn. Alright, so let's do that. Put a 1/1 counter on everything. Or do we just want to Tyvar stand over? We're going to try to Tyvar stand ourselves over. Yeah, we're just going to try to bully our way through here. So that's going to be a grand total of 6. Yeah, we're just going to bully our way through. There we go. All right. That'll close it up. Call it. Bing. Well, yeah, the only times we lost was when we were playing Toxic 5 times in a row. That 4 times And then an Esper Control. Yeah, that was the only times that didn't go well for us. 3 years still standard. Alchemy will have 5 sets, standard 8. Wait, they're only cutting off the back end? They're not chopping everything off? I thought they were chopping everything off. I thought it was going down like rotation used to be. They're only cutting off the back year? That's literally the worst news that I could have possibly heard, Zavorits. I thought they were cutting everything from Ixalan back. Just 1 fucking year? Oh, that fucking blows, dude. That fucking sucks, man. Oh my god. I might never play standard again. That's fucking terrible, man. Holy shit, that's bad. Loss. I didn't say they were cutting Ixalan. I would say they cut Ixalan backwards from behind Ixalan. I figured it would be 4. Always with standard was the most recent 4. When we rotated, we would have Ixalan, Karlov, Thunder, and Bloomburrow. Oh, that fucking sucks. That fucking sucks, man. I go first. Yeah, Emperor Farewell will be gone. You're still going to have Sunfall. It's not going anywhere. It's basically just going to be Alchemy. I thought we were getting a fresh format. I thought that's what I wanted. I want a fresh format. Like, just wipe it clean. Make it as clean as possibly we can. That was my idea. That's what I was thinking was going to happen. And apparently that's up in smoke. There's no reason not to leave Alchemy then. Just stay in it. I mean, it's kind of true. He's probably going to kill that. Who did he take? He took Railway Brawler. What is this? Domain? Deep Cavern Bat. I've never been hit with more bats than whenever I play against someone here. Boom. Mana naturally. Yeah, Alchemy is probably going to be where I stay at. Oh, well, if he doesn't put another fucking bat down, I might survive. Now he has a Combat Thresher. Okay. So that's unkillable. Hit. He could run a Farewell. I mean, not a Farewell, Sunfall. Sunfall will give me my stuff back, though. He can't affect this. Got Ward 4. Can't do anything to it. I don't think Alchemy's rotating. Alchemy's not going through another rotation. I think it's on off secret trample. Yeah, I don't know why that guy didn't do that the other way around. That would have been the other way to do that would be. Anyways, that guy fucked that up. Secret trample. I already attacked with it like twice. I don't know why it was secret trample. Gold vein. Goldie vein, Roger. Love burger. I like this person. Even if I lose to this person, we're kindred spirits. Because I also love burger. Secret trample. Cookies, yes. Many people have said Cookies is the best part of Chad. It's the most interesting. I've had people be like, is Cookies here tonight? And I'll be like, no. They're like, all right, well, I'm leaving. Secret trample. That's what I think is secret tunnel. From Avatar. Secret tunnel. Boom, boom. Shock. Very nice. Love to get hit for 2 damage there. It's good stuff. Oh, 2 damage. Alright, yeah. Great stuff. We're going to do a 2 Hydra right there. We're going to stay hydrated. Boom. There we go. Boom. Treasure. Probably going to try to play a thing on it. We're going to go Tyvar Stan. Boom. It's going to go for it again. Alright, so he's just got, what, like prowess or something here? Kind of confused as to what this guy is doing. Add 1 mana of any color. We're going to add green. Four more. We get to draw a card. The Hunter's Maze. We have a proc card too, ready to go. Yeah, I mean, Sheldred is great. I mean, it is eventually. It's all good things come to an end, you know. I love Sheldred as much as the next guy, but I've had to say goodbye to a lot of cards in my life, and you know. Let's see, has he got a counter spell for that? No, he does not. Hunter's Maze, Isagaya. Boom. Boom. Triple block me and then lightning bolt it. Alright, Hunter's Maze will draw me a card here. Jin Seer, what's he do? Restless Spire. In Restless Spire I walk alone. Oh, he doesn't have any blue to do that. Oh. Okay. Archdruid's Charm. Choose 1. We're gonna do this, because I can still cast it. We're gonna do that. It is Festering Gulch. Is that a counterspell? That's the real question. No, it's not. Boom. Boom, boom. Secret trample. I don't know what he could get here that's going to help him. He loved burger. Oh, he's out of there. Okay. All right, we're getting some mud on the tires with this green. My instinct was to go green initially. But I said, let me try this other garbage first. All right, good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. One of the biggest guys making decks with the Lord of the Rings shit, because nobody else knew anything about alchemy. I'm not kidding when I say that I'm one of the biggest, if not the biggest, alchemy creator in the MTG space. I don't know of a bigger one that regularly puts out alchemy content. I genuinely don't know. I know Mana Man puts out alchemy content. He is not, again, he's not bigger than. He's a great content creator. I actually love his stuff. But he is not a larger content creator. Boof, boof. Let's block that. Let's swing in and see if he wants to trade for the token task. Whenever another non-creature black... It is. It's very good. Oh, he's got serious rats here. Okay, so is he going to play removal on him? Annihilating Glare. Very nice. Okay. Very nice. Okay, so we do that. Add a green. Draw a card. There we go. Let's do that. Let's do that. They'll probably play a load of removal on here. Rebel Salva, boom, 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 boom. That's fine. Who up colossaling the Rattleworm right now? Anybody? Boom. Okay. So, if I get a mana Outcast Trailblazer, I can put Tyrannix Rex in. Grenadier Grenader. Nice. Pass. Let's see. Archdruid's Charm. Let's rattle them, boys. Draw it. Boom. Let's swing and bingin'. Boom. Okay. There we go. Black them up. All right. So, it does appear that I actually did remember how to build decks. It just seems like that standard is the problem. Oh, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Oh, man. Secret Tunnel. Smuggler goes... Oh, Smuggler. Ops goes first, and I don't have that great of maneuvers. Hey, what's up, Zyran? Listen, man, when I first heard about Trample with Magic the Gathering, first I didn't understand that my extra damage wouldn't go through. And then my cousin was like, oh, but these cards are special cards. And they trample through. I was like, whoa, my mind is fucking blown. My mind is blown right now. You have no idea. I'm losing it. My whole world is coming apart. Hey, what's up, Christmas? Bad mirror. Has he got a crime to do? No. Boom. My turn. Goldie vein Goldie vein. Boom. They're swinging. Boom. Is he gonna commit a crime? Let's see if he commits a crime here. He might do it. Are you? What did I do? He's gonna do it. He couldn't help it. Boom. Oh, I have enough to do this. No, wait, I don't have enough to do that yet. Let's do the Hydra then. Goldie Hydra. I'm yelling and kicking. What? My best friend is playing Sinister Double Strike. It took me a second to get... When I first heard about Double Strike, I was like, wait, so we're doing 2 combat phases now. Or 2 phases of combat. The first strike and double strike go off, and then there's a second damage phase. It took a second. That one was... They were added an actual new phase of the game to that, so I understand his confusion. He should understand it by now, though. If he doesn't understand it now, I don't know what to say. He should get it at this point. El Paletero. El Paletero. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, we're gonna do that. El Paletero. Alright, put a 1/1 counter. It deals damage equal to whatever. Let's do that. Maybe we'll get counterspelled here. I don't know. Yeah, he did get counterspelled. Boom. So I gain 4 of those. Now we can do Smuggler's Surprise. Unless he counterspells that, which would suck. Well, we can just put down Tyrannix Rex. There's nothing you can do about that. Now, the way my voice goes low. You're saying that you like the way my voice sounds when it gets low. Very interesting indeed to hear. Can't be countered, bub. Can't be reasoned with. Can't be destroyed. Vamp it. Now I can't attack. I have to block here. What's that do? Smuggler's Surprise. Should I do Smuggler's Surprise and put 2 creature cards down? I'm kind of at a loss. Or I could swing in. Let me swing in first. Let's do this. Okay, we hit that. Boom. Green. Boom. All right. Vamp it. I'm gonna need an expert. Cookies, what do you think? Is there any merit to what this man is saying? And he's out of there. Look at that. Okay. Had to outplay him a little bit there. But yeah, once you get the Tyranics in, it goes really it goes real low. Are you talking about when I go to this register? About right here. That is probably the deepest that it can get. And I know that people like when it gets deep. This is not that when I'm talking very low like this is not my speaking voice. This is a little lower than my regular speaking voice. How I'm speaking right now is my regular speaking voice. Do. Christmas, how you been doing though, Ben? You doing all right? And I have the problem when I'm on the phone, and I'm trying to talk softly on the phone, because sometimes people have complained that my voice is too loud. I'll be like, hello, can I please speak to so-and-so at your facility? And they'll be like, oh, okay, wow, you have a very interesting voice. I'm like, thank you. Because I don't want to really talk like up here and like a high, hello, how are you today? Like, that's weird. Yeah, it's like, it comes off as fake. I don't know. It doesn't really work. Anyways, the point is, oh, I can flash my Colossal Rattleworm, guys. I'll be able to flash it. Burger. Boom, boom. 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 Wanna Isagaya. Boom. Let's do nothing. It's very hard for you to stay in low registers. Corpse Husband, yeah. I've been accused in my comment section, bro, why are you trying to sound like Corpse Husband? I'm like, this is how I talk, man. I don't know what to tell you, dude. You know, it's it is what it is. Put that on Isagaya. Fantastic. Boom. We'd be like, bro, why are you trying to be Corpse Husband? I'm like, this is how I talk, man. I can't help it. It's how I talk. Let's do that. Burn Bright. Creatures you control get something. Ooh, that's gonna do it. Very nice. Good combo play right there. Shouldn't have attacked, but he had me with the hasty boys. Yeah, oh, Thor. Yeah, I actually watched Thor quite a bit. And he will show you his voice got deeper with time, which does happen. He's played, he has a very announcer voice. He's almost like Markiplier, where he sounds like an announcer. Like he's calling a baseball game. How you doing, Stig? Because he showed like videos of himself, or he even shows you like 5, 6, 7 years ago. His voice sounded very similar, and it's dropped. But he has that kind of throaty announcer voice. Oh no, I don't care. I'm well aware of what I sound like. No, it doesn't bother me at all. It's just funny because I hear that I have gotten that. You only have one gay hat? That's a shame. People should have more gay hats than that. Sager. At awards? At the awards? I don't know what you mean by at the awards. Who up flashing their colossal rattleworm? Should I put down Izagaya? We'll put down Izagaya. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Boom. Boom. Oh, okay. He was there. Is he going to play a removal again? Is this going to be removal tribal for my pleasure? It is. He's going to do it. He can't help it. He can't help it, guys. He can't help it. Let's see. Let's see, boys. He can't help it. He can't help it. He's got an addiction, dude. He's got an addiction. He absolutely cannot help it. He can't do nothing about it, man. He's completely addicted to fucking removal here. Yeah, this is bad Orzhov. This is what we would call bad Orzhov. Festering Gulch. Let's put that down. He's probably got another removal for him. Yeah, so we're going to do this first. He probably has another removal for him as well. So he's going to kill him as well. See that? Can't fucking help it, man. This dude is sick in the head. This dude is, he's sick. He has a problem. He has a legitimate, diagnosable problem. You know, there's really not much we can do to help him. If this is what you're playing, you're not well, and I want you to get help. If you ever feel yourself playing something like this, if you're ever like, hey, gee, I should only play fucking removal forever, I want you to see help, man. I don't want you to live your life like this, man. I really don't. I don't want this kind of life for you, man. Boom. Let's see if he can do it. He can do... Second Endowment. What does that do? Creates a permanent. Alright, makes that go back. 3 little pigs. To be fair, Domain is worth... Hey, what's up, Numbscully raiding in? Skill form... whatever. Is this enough? I think it might be. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, no, it was not enough, in fact. It was not, in fact, enough. That was not, in fact, enough to do what you needed to do there, man. Sorry, bro. Sorry, buddy. You gotta get trampled. Skill formone. The numbest of skulls, by the way. Go follow him. He's my partner in podcast. The Pro Tour Mono Black deck, I have to give that one a shot. I've ran into the Azorius one. Is there an Azorius one in there? Or did somebody just put one out? Okay, we definitely will open up with a Bushwhack right now. Especially with 2 of them. Just play the black removal suite. I don't want to do that. That's so miserable. Target can't block. Oh, look, it's green. Bristly, Bill. I'm going to wait. Oh, no, it's surprisingly this thing. Okay. Bristly Bill, Spine Sower. Boom. Look at that. No problems. No muss, no fuss, no coconuts. He's got a lot of mana. Okay. Okay. 1 red. Okay, 2 red. 3 red. Migos Maze Crusher. I've seen a lot of people playing him recently. Migos Maze Crusher. He's a stompy boy. Boom. We're gonna wait. We're gonna do nothing. Questing Druid, exile the top 2 cards, you may play them. Nice. What's he gonna play? Monastery Swiftspear. Golgari ramp and control. I just did a Golgari ramp. I don't know if you saw it, man. I made a video on it. It's Golgari Legends. It's got a little bit of ramp in it. There's a couple of crime ways to get ramp with the prickly pear guy. He does ramp pretty good. Okay, let's do that. Removing oil counters again. Vigilance and Menace. Epic Confrontation. Who's he doing it with? So we'll do Guy's Gift. Who up Colossaling their Rattleworm right now? Amigos Maze Crusher. Let's do that. Okay. Probably gonna, yeah, he's gonna charge him up real spicy like. He really wanted that Epic Confrontation. He really wanted that shit to go off. He was desperate for that shit. He really wanted that shit. Let's plot it. Let's do no attacks. If we do Rhino Warrior into Tyrannix, I think we'll be in a good spot. Well, what do you know? Well, looky, looky here. You got any red counter spells? No? So I have 22 going in, and he can block 5. I think that should do it. Well, he can block a little more than that. He can remove 2 oil counters, yeah. It's not going to be good for him either way. There you go. I can actually find a desert. Oh, I don't have any more ping deserts. I don't think he can do 16 damage. Now, that's going to be my guess here. Yeah, I fought 80,000 Toxics in a row, which is too bad. So let's go ahead and target creature can't be blocked this turn. No, target creature can't block this turn. Oh. Let's do that. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Rio. He really wanted to get that expert confrontation off. I hope it was worth it, bro. Let's get some likes in that YouTube, guys. I see you lurking and jerking out there, man. If the lighting is good. Yeah, if you trim the brush back a little bit, the rattle worm looks bigger, you know. They'd literally rather leave. Love to see that. You love to see that in action right there. Boom, beanie. Beep, beanie, beep, beanie. I go first. Not great. It depends what's going to happen here. This is going to be down to the wire. Never watched that show. Never made it as a blind man stealing. This is how you remind me of what I really am. Not like you to say sorry. Ooh, Bristly Bill. There we go. Oh. Hey, we'll see you, Cookies. George Tillman, thank you for giving me the shame like, man. You know we love to see it. I've been down to the bottom of every bottle. Scream, are you having fun? Yeah. Well, bang for tango. There we go. Choose one. Pull 1/1. It deals power. We'll have to slow the ramp. Oh, yeah. Boom, boom. Elysian Caryatid. Boom. Boom. Archdruid Tarm getting work. Deathbloom Gazer. Nope, that ain't it. Finish him off. Goldvein. Goldvein goated for real though. Probably one of the best, the most satisfied I am with what's that shit called? Mythic rares. Holy shit. Goldvein goated. Last one, I think. Unless it's toxic, then we're just leaving. We went on a really great run aside from the 6 toxic decks we got in a row, back to back to back to back to back. Aside from that, did really good. Ooh, I go first. Oh, I'm going to keep this garbage hand. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that, but... Okay. Well, Outcast Trailblazer. Thought string analysis. Let's do this. Okay. Top of your opponent's, you lose life equal to its mana. Ooh, this is going to be rough on him because I have high value cards. I lost 2 there. Golvan and Tyrant, yeah. Let's do that. Okay, so I got mana, boom. Ooh, Jace revealed. Jace was Oko the whole time or some shit like that? I don't know. I didn't read the fucking book. The ranked MC is very nice. Okay, Outcast Trailblazer is going to add 1 green mana. He's going to do that. May exile target a non-land card from your hand. Becomes blotted. Okay, Scatter Ray. Can be cast as a sorcery. Alright, so this is going to be really funny, guys. You want to see what... You're going to really, guys... You're going to like this. You're going to really like this. This is when we get a little too silly. Get a little too silly here, guys. Get a little too silly. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. So, sometimes you get hit with 2 Tyrannix Rexes in the face. And it happens. You know, there's no accounting for it. Yeah, that's a silly one right there, guys. Sometimes it happen. Alright, guys, we're going to leave it right there for tonight. Thank you so much for coming. We got mono green. We should have started with mono green. We're going to keep mono green running. Here we go, boys. This is the Green Mean. Oh, yeah. Great deck. Really fun. Unless you're playing 16 toxic decks in a row. Then it's not so much fun. But until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.